I'm TrueMose. I've done, like, plenty of different things online, although I guess a lot of people, like, know me from the GIFs.
If you've been on Discord, TikTok, or Instagram, or just anywhere on the internet where people post GIFs, there's a good chance you've seen this person. For whatever reason, this one person has been taking over the GIF search bar. Look up a number, there he is. A football score? You bet. A country? Absolutely. A temperature? Oh, of course. This veritable maven of the GIF space is truly something else, and I personally discovered him on my Discord server's counting channel. After a while of posting regular numbers, my server members and I started finding GIFs that mentioned whatever number we're doing next. This worked for a while until the numbers started getting higher and higher, and eventually the only GIFs we could find to use were these. A guy standing in front of a clock with the time above him. And there was one of these GIFs for every single minute of the day. The more these were posted, the more astonished I was that someone would take the time out of their life to do something like this. Then I started seeing him everywhere. There were GIFs of this guy for everything. I would start to see him in comment sections of videos I watched. My friends would send his GIFs as reaction images, and because of this I started digging. I needed to know who this person was. I'm told by one of my Discord members that he has a YouTube channel, so I check it out. He only has a few thousand subscribers, so I look elsewhere to see if he's some famous guy I just don't know about. His Instagram has tens of thousands of followers, so that explains a bit more, but he doesn't seem to be recognizable for anything I've seen before. That's when I checked his Giphy page. 7.1 billion views on his GIFs, and over 35,000 GIFs uploaded. This wasn't a famous guy making GIFs, this was a famous GIF maker. I found that he had a website, and I was just in awe of his pure dedication to making these. On top of that, though, he has merch, he has his own games that he makes, and an idle clicker of himself. This person fascinated me beyond belief, and I knew I needed to learn more about this guy. Turns out, he has a business email, so I reached out asking if he'd be interested in an interview, not expecting too much, but then he actually responded. So I prepared myself to sit down and talk to the man who's seemingly everywhere.
I used to post a lot more on my, YouTube, like, over 4 years ago, and overall I had, like, this character for it. I think the name, it kind of goes back to, like, the name Mose. I mean, I used to really like the animal, like, moose, so I kind of just, like, based it off of that, and I'm thinking, like, oh, what do I add? Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it now, but it's still a good name. So, I had, applied to, like, post on Giphy, because I just thought the concept was cool, and, I somehow, like, got accepted into the thing with those drawings, so, because of that, I just ended up, drawing him a bit, animating him, and, yeah, there was just a bit of him on there, and around this point, I was getting to a point where I'm like, okay, do I want to, like, really remain, like, faceless on YouTube? Maybe I should, like, do something more, and, what ended up happening was that on YouTube, I had, like, unlisted all of the stuff, and it was just, like, a couple months where I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I think I tried doing, like, some sort of, like, comedy-ish videos, and I kind of want to, like, open up my range of what I want to do. So I unlisted those again, and, but this was around a point where I just started thinking, like, you know what? I remember I saw this at some point, like, I drew the guy, right? My friend, and this was, like, early high school, where he was just going through and he saw that in, like, one of the videos, and he was like, oh, what the heck? Like, your character's right there. I'm like, oh, snap. So just, like, seeing the reach it had, I'm like, you know what? If I, like, did this with my face, well, I just thought it would be kind of funny, and I also thought it would be cool for anyone who wanted to use it, because, like, the idea of just, like, adding to the GIFs that, like, anyone wants to use was cool. So I think this was the very first one I did. I remember I just went to a wall, and I just recorded. I'm like, okay, what would be a funny expression? And I just do that. It's so out of the blue. There's, like, so much more, but, like, what was it? There were, like, the first couple. That one was the very first one. And
Wow.
when I was younger, I did know about, like, YouTube and all that other stuff. I was paying attention to, like, what would make this, like, show up whenever somebody wants to find, like, oh, I'm confused, and I sort of just, like, took note of that. At some point I was on Instagram, they had just added the GIFs, and then I realized, like, okay, they added GIFs to, like, Instagram. Wait a minute, Giphy's integrated with that. And then this is around the time, like, the mythical real pool, like, meme is up, and I'm like, at the time, there were no, like, meme creators. Like, I'm sure if you've gone on, like, Instagram, you now see people who are, like, posting memes on Giphy. But before then, there was, like, nothing. Like, it was just, like, companies it might have just been people who also like wanted to contribute but also had no idea what was going on with like memes. And I'm thinking, okay, what if I did something for like the mythical real full? Like, what was it? I think that was like the first like meme I had done. For
Yeah.
GIFs, it's just like you just put relevant tags, and like if people use it and that gets shared. Although I didn't really have that as like my ultimate goal, I also thought it was funny. So as long as people search for something and they find something related and it's all right, then like that's how it ends up like getting higher up. So if you search up something like hello, yeah, you'll just find a bunch of different things, maybe even like sponsored gifs if like a brand is like paying for Giphy to put their stuff at the top. The only way gifs might get like billions of views on there is if a lot of people share it. Overall, how much it appears on Giphy, it really depends on like if people use it. After that, I had just done like more expressions at this time. I was just sort of making stuff and eventually learning a bunch of different things about GIFs over this time. And I was sort of like thinking like, oh, what did I really want to do? Like, because one of the things that I wanted to avoid over time is I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna make like GIFs for people, you know how like people might not like people like Benjamin's, like because he's like, oh, like I try to search up this meme and he's the only guy who appears. Like I did not want to be doing that or like doing something to like promote, because right now as I've been learning more about GIFs, I've been sort of trying to do so to just like create more unique stuff or like expressions that people might go like, oh, like I've never seen this before, or what was it? It's pretty cool. So like, and I started thinking like, okay, what would be something that I could do to be more, what was it, practical with like the range of GIFs I could cover, and that's where the height GIFs came from. Like, what was it? Yeah, like I don't know if you've like seen them.
Oh, I have certainly seen a few.
Oh yeah, like you'd search up a height and then it'd appear, and I'm thinking like, okay, nobody realistically is gonna like take time out of their day to like make GIFs of every height, and I know that some sort of thing that's like quantifiable might have some sort of usage. I mean, I would not have used them all myself either. I'm just making them just in case like someone does need them. When I had like figured out how to do the height GIFs, like there was just more and more stuff I eventually had ideas for. I'm like, okay, I did all the heights. I'm like, has anybody done all of the days? And I'm like, okay, maybe not. So, dude, it's so funny, dude. I was just like going through, because I mean, you'd search up some stuff and it'd appear, but I know that somebody would want to like reference something. So I'm like, okay, maybe if I had this, like somebody could just go like, oh, February 21st. Oh, where did that come from? Like, what was it? Like, I don't know. Just like the concept of that was pretty funny. I'm just thinking like, if I do this enough, like, is there going to be a point where like someone recognizes me? Like, I don't know how to feel about that. And it didn't happen for a while. Like, I was like, okay, until like, what was it? Wait, I'm trying to think when. It wasn't until like early, like when I started college, like where somebody like noticed it. They're like, wait, are you that guy? I'm like, oh my god, bro. Like that's sort of like, I'm like,
crazy.
dude. And then he's like, what the hell? That sort of thing like happened like 3 times since then. I'm like, bro, like it's kind of like
That's crazy. I was gonna ask,
Yeah.
what else are you up to? Like, what other than GIFs have you done? Do you have any future plans?
I don't know how Giphy's gonna be doing in the future, especially with like how recently like Tenor announced like, oh, we're gonna like shut down our API on like June something, and eventually they're gonna be switching to something else. And so far, I mean, luckily, like Clippy did move my stuff on there. I'm kind of surprised. Like I emailed them a little bit. I'm like, oh, would it be possible to like get all the stuff on there if like, and they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, wait, what? Oh shoot. So I sort of want to post more on YouTube, because like my sort of thing, I've just been finding out more about the different social medias and like how they work, and like overall that's just been really interesting. Like the only thing I've been putting out on YouTube so far are just like the community posts, because I'm not really sure what kind of like content I would have. Like I've just been sort of, what was it, talking about stuff through like shorts and or even like the long videos. Like a couple of months ago, I tried making something. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do like Minecraft. Oh no, maybe I'll do like this. I really could not figure out what I wanted to do. I'll see what sort of stuff I can do though, because I definitely want to make more stuff over time, and also I mean I'm not sure exactly what, but just to have like sort of a place to put where the stuff I do somewhere. Yeah, just like a place to put it. I think that's just like nice to have.
For sure.
So kind of like learned how to make a website. That's kind of why like the
Right.
TrueMose website exists. Like I was
I
also like
I
looking.
was I was on that Mo's clicker for like 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, bro, dude. Oh my, that's kind of crazy, bro. Dude, I still gotta add save codes, dude. Like I remember I added like that section. I'm like, okay, it'd be kind of funny, or not just kind of funny, but also like cool to see like what was it? A sort of like game section or like to see what kind of stuff I can, like Neil.fun.
Yeah.
Like I want to see if I can eventually like,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if I will have like that sort of thing on like the Trimo site, but I've just been sort of playing around with that. What was it? And what's possible. So I don't know. I'll see. It'd be kind of cool to like put something on there.
Absolutely.
After hearing all this, I had one question left for him, something that I'd been personally grappling with as a creator, and I wanted his input on it.
I think all
Right.
this kind of sums up to $1 million question, since you've talked about messing around and just learning. I guess my big question is like, if there was never the 7 billion views and you never blew up because of this, do you think you'd still be doing it?
I mean, I never expected it to go up that much, but I also think that what is it? If it was at least like useful to like a couple people, like that would still be all right. Have always had like that sort of drive to like do this sort of stuff. So even if it weren't as like what was it? Even if the gifts weren't like as used as they were, it'd still be cool to like know how to do like this sort of stuff. Well, yeah, just knowing how to do it, and also to like have the users for myself, because I also thought that would be kind of funny. Like, 'cause I also use them every once in a while. Like, what was it?
This interview was a lot of fun. He's genuinely such a good guy and was so much fun to talk to. I did have one last thing to ask him before we finished, though. I asked my Discord server if they had any questions for him, so I asked a few.
This one comes from a big fan of the Minute of the Day. Asked her, did you actually stand for all 24 hours when making those?
Oh, did I stand for all 24 hours? No. What was it? I did not stand for all 24 hours. I wasn't standing, I wasn't sitting. I was like kind of like on my knees for that, bro. Like it was kind of like
Oh
dude,
my gosh.
it wasn't for as long as it might have seemed though, because like as you can tell, what was it? I'm not like moving as much, but I remember I was just like sort of there for maybe like 20 to like half an hour-ish, and then like what was it? I just like what was it? I thought at the different times of the day, and I thought about how they'd be visualized. I'm like, okay, there's gonna be a certain point where I'm just like sleeping,
Right, and
and then a
that's where
certain
these
point
came
where
from.
yeah, where I sort of did that. Like,
What's your process? What equipment do you use? What's your setup for all of that?
okay, my setup, I would say just my phone camera, and then just DaVinci Resolve. Like, what was it? And then there's like a bit more to it. It gets like pretty technical. Like I had to what was it? Learn more about like how you can what was it? Program the what was it? Sort of thing to like remove the background, or to what was it? Or to do the other stuff. But in terms of like recording, it's just my what was it? My phone and whatever thing is there to like hold it, and then like also a solid color like background for the wall.
We have one from Rainwaver, which is, what is your favorite number?
Oh, what is my favorite number? Okay, this is like a bit of a funny question. I swear I would say like 78, but it feels so cliche. Kind of reminds me of like Sword Art Online at some point. Like I don't know if you've seen that.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
It's a good number. And I don't know why they said this, but this is from Sick2. Do you have a favorite kind of apple?
Do I have a favorite kind of apple?
Yes.
Right now, for a favorite kind of apple, I mean, any apple is pretty good. Like, you slice them and it's pretty good. Like, I mean, you could even have, I guess, like the reddish apples, but like, yeah.
Do you eat them with peanut butter?
With peanut butter?
Because I've started doing that, and it is surprisingly good.
Okay. Me, not a. I think at some point I did, but no, I usually don't. But
I highly
yeah.
recommend.
With all that out of the way, I let him go. It was so much information, but I thought the interview went really well. I hope you all enjoyed this glimpse into another creator's mind, and if you want me to do some more videos like this in the future, subscribe and let me know who else I should reach out to in the comments. If you want to support TrueMose, go subscribe to his YouTube channel, check out his website, and keep on using the GIFs. I'm Poppy Person, and I'll see you guys next time.